Next, we'll bring these changes into the mapForm class, which handles the actual heavy lifting of search. First, we need to add a couple of members to the class. Some of these variables already exist in the method body. I just moved them into the class level. I'm skipping that code since it's pretty trivial. We use map container to place a pin and position it. We can track map position events using this object. We need the last focused entry, so we can set the text in the text field when the user drags the map to point at a location. The listener is important for cleanup to prevent multiple listener instances. That way, we always have at most one. The timer instance allows us to cancel it. We use it to delay web service requests so we don't send them too frequently. The Where To button, we need to hide it when the search UI is showing and show it again when it's done. We place a lot of elements in that layer on top of the map. It's pretty useful. Indicates whether we are in the navigation mode or in another mode, such as map or browse mode. This is important as we can't enter navigation mode twice. Now that we have these variables in place, let's look at the code. We created and placed a new layer for the pin image placement. This allows us to drag the completion container down and see the pin image on the map. That also means we can remove it easily once we exit the search UI. I refactored the text fields to use this new API and set the location to the current location be to the default. Normally, a user wouldn't enter the origin address, only the destination, so using the current location makes sense. I'm using nameMyCurrentLocation method to fetch the name of the location of origin. The map listener is used for the point location on the map functionality. If I drag the map, it will fetch the location from there and set it to the last focused text field. However, we wait 500 milliseconds before doing that, so we don't send too many web service requests. We cancel the timer if there is one that's already in the waiting stage. This used to be if layer.getComponentCount is greater than 1, but that doesn't make sense anymore, as the completion container is always there, only folded or expanded. So I check if the completion container is in the center or the south. When a button is pressed in the search completion, we get an event to begin navigation, at which point we ask for directions and enter navigation mode. I'll discuss the whole navigation mode in the route section. I use animation completion event to show the completion bar, which also has an animation in place. One thing I neglected to mention in the map is the map listener, which we bind using this new method. This prevents duplicate map listeners and allows us to easily clear the selection.